We're right on the verge of our actual season of pre-Advent, when we are beginning to put the final touches on how to celebrate that great season of penance and transformation. And one very effective tool in that discernment and in that prayer and in that planning has to do with the invocation of God's mercy. And we're very familiar with the invocation of God's mercy. However, the penitential rite of the Mass in a particular way can overly narrow our understanding of what God's mercy is all about. So let me put it this way. If you are noticing that the primary symptoms of original sin are starting to crowd into your life in a particular way, and they are ignorance, malice, weakness, and self-absorption, you can invoke God's mercy, that the ignorance that you find within yourself may be displaced by truth, that the malice that you find within yourself may be displaced by mercy, that the weakness that you find within yourself may be displaced by strength and perseverance, and that the self-absorption that you find within yourself may be displaced by holiness. But there's more to it than that. You should also invoke God's mercy when you are troubled by the memory of a past hurts. And memory of past hurts usually falls into one of two categories. Either we are bearing a memory of a way that we have hurt someone else in the past, and the guilt that that produces is still lingering in us. Or we harbor the memory of a way that someone else has hurt us in the past, and we are still wrestling with any resentment that may naturally come along with that memory. And the invocation of God's mercy in that case is to say, Lord, in your great mercy, do not allow the memory of past hurts to be used as weapons against me, and so undermine my confidence in you. And then the third one, the third invocation of God's mercy, is regarding, Lord, don't allow me to lose sight of the good that is here present. I know in my own life, oftentimes the magnitude and the difficulty of the questions that fill my day are such that it looks like that's all I do all day is try to answer those questions. Or the problems that confront me every day are so great, all I think about is how to solve those problems. And the problem, the spiritual problem that that creates is that causes us to spend all of our time, energy, attention, and passion on answering questions and solving problems, and we begin to lose sight of the truly good things that are present. And so the third invocation of God's mercy again says, Lord, in your great mercy, do not allow me to lose sight of the good things that are present here. And so when you start to feel overwhelmed, when you start to feel doubtful, when you start to feel anxious, when you start to feel conflicted or angry or whatever it might be, simply say, Lord, have mercy. Christ, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. And remember in all things that God is who he says he is, you are who he says you are, and live the life that he made you to live.